I seen Hakeem Butler get signed.
I
Salute.
literally was about to ask you about him, man. The XFL
Salute,
product.
man. Are you hip?
Bro,
You're
I'm
not hip.
major hip. Hakeem,
Yeah.
he killed the XFL.
Hakeem,
Big speed.
Hakeem's like 6'5", bro.
Absolutely. Big speed, bro.
Big speed.
Yeah.
Big speed. Hey, check this out. Let me give you the little stuff that you're not looking at.
Talk to me then, man. What's up? TG, this is why we need
XFL and college football
TG,
insider.
this is why we bring you through. We know you gonna have all of this type of info. Full transparency, you the only person that's actually successfully made it back on after not coming through when they were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like this is history. I'm because of what you bring, okay? I'm just giving you Deke knows behind the scenes. Everybody on the chat don't know because we don't always talk about the names.
The drama.
Yeah, but we like, man, with some people, we be like, nah, bro, we ain't dealing with that. Like, nah, So just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me just, it's a case-by-case thing over here, all right? It's a case-by-case thing.
You can't do what AB do. You don't do what AB
do. So talk to me, man. Talk to me. Give us the scoop on Hakeem Butler.
Yeah,
they're dubbing him the best in the XFL at the receiver position, man.
Yeah, I'm a fan. You know, I'm a XFL guy. First of all, shout out the Arlington team.
Yeah, I saw them. They was
you already know.
Stoops got it done. Yeah. I didn't like the fact that they were still even eligible to get it done, but they did get it done.
No,
I hate
it. I
know
they're like the Steelers. That's the Steelers of XFL. You should love that. What you mean, Coach Lou? They're running. Coach Lou is a Steeler.
Look,
I know
my Steelers team was San Antonio because Hines and Peasy was up there. All right, that was my team. That was my team. Y'all know how P. Y'all know how I feel about P. Yeah.
I'm just saying there was a lot of Steeler blood over here. They was running the Steeler. Their first call on defense was tight Sammy 33.
What?
That's their first call.
They got the Sammy 30.
They're running the Steeler defense.
Do they get? Can I get a dog rush one? If it's a dog rush one, I'm sold. You know that's my D. I love a little dog rush one. That's all I want to hear.
Bro, you're not hip. That's Coach Lou. That's the Steelers.
Okay.
That's a first round pick. Steelers.
Okay, so he running it then.
He's running the fire zone.
Did you
pure blood.
You said it again, bro?
Yeah.
Why you being like that today, bro? What is that about, man?
Come on.
You said it twice. Like I heard. I was like, yo, did he say that, bro? Like, yo.
I'm just saying, like that's what you know.
I'm with you, but you didn't have to emphasize.
Is he saying like his eyes see the game?
You know
what
I'm saying? Like you made it seem a little different. Like his dog rush one looked different than my dog rush one or something. Like, oh, them pure blood eyes over there. The way he ran his fire zone different than your fire zone. His Cobra hit a little different. You're like, bro, what? This is crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. You hear you saying words like Cobra.
He say dirt. We ain't get no dirt, no bussy. What's up?
He's running things like tight drop Deshae.
Yeah, I know Deshae. Shout out to Deshae. Absolutely. Yeah. And for the record, I absolutely hate playing Deshae because it is not a good defense for outside linebackers. You're screwed. I hate it. But continue.
So to everybody, Deshae, he wore a certain number, so that represented the coverages.
Yeah,
I'm saying it like, I'm saying it
don't give it to him, but don't give it to him. You peep it.
Yeah, it's the Steeler in the building. Like it's the Steeler blood. Yeah. So what I was saying about Hakeem is that Bruce Grakowski was the offensive coordinator.
Big facts. So Shout out to Bruce, man.
He probably got a lot of the Steeler language being at the XFL so far. That you know what I mean, and I'm sure it's different. But I'm sure it's a lot of
carryover, though. You know that. Yeah.
I'm sure it's some carryover that he got to come to the tryout and he was able to like, okay, I know what I'm running.
Yeah.
You know, I can pick this up and I can run. That's a big speed.
Bro, like you watched him in the XFL, man, his ability, like especially his run after catch, I thought it really was showing up at times in the XFL. And that was one of the reasons why, he was viewed as a potentially good prospect, man, to be able to come out and do some of that stuff. Ultimately, it didn't work out at the NFL the first go around. But I like the fact, man, that he responded the way that he did with this opportunity to ultimately create another opportunity for himself,
I think his game translates. I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
I think his game translates. Like, I'm excited to see how he does.
Now,
over here.
We brought in another XFL guy. Now, this guy actually did not practice in our mini camp, but it was a little bit of a bidding war. I think Deke you said was Cowboys and
I don't remember who the other teams.
Yeah,
were,
it was like one or two. It was like 2 to 3 other teams, man. But the cornerback Luke Barku, he was with San Antonio. You know, Coach Hines and Peasy squad. But ultimately, we ended up signing him as well. He had some time with Jacksonville with the Jaguars, came out of San Diego State. But it was dope to see, man, a couple of these XFL dudes coming up, you know, getting these opportunities like that, man.
So the XFL will give you the illusion. Like, it's a lot of games with that. I love it. You know, I love it. I'm a core member of it. They bring over guys. You got to look at, like, the ages of these dudes that they signed too. A lot of dudes get mesmerized by seeing all these numbers, and you see like, oh, it's like 30, 40 guys, but they bring over a lot of like 23, 24-year-olds.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good.
You know what I mean? Which is great. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's what it's for. So I'm like, to me, I think they've done a good job in getting dudes to get over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they're doing a good job. I thought it was a good product. I thought it was a real good product.
I would agree, man. I would agree.
Yeah.
What do you mean with the ages? Like,
so
they're just bringing in those younger guys as opposed to guys that are in their late 20s or 30s.
You want to hit this?
Just because of development purposes?
You want to get it or you want me to get it? Yeah, you get it.
I'm saying what they're really, because there's a lot of dudes over there that can still play.
Right.
That, like, they're real good. So, dude, Lamb, he was one of the all pros of the XFL. So, and he didn't get brought over, but it's like people don't get brought over simply on. They like to bring over them. Look at the ages. Yeah. You know? Like, I just look at it. Like, they're 23. These are, like, first, second year out of college guys they're bringing over. There's a lot of dudes, like, also could come over that could come, like, really impact.
Yeah, and to give a little more context, too, man, think of it like this, right? When you first come out of college, everybody in terms of the teams, the NFL teams, you want the guys that are fresh out.
Yeah.
So when a guy doesn't play or he's out the league in that first – you know, would have been his rookie contract time frame, it's hard for that dude once he sits out a year or two and he's 23, 24 to come back to the league if he hasn't played anywhere else without CFL, without XFL, USFL, because the college guys you're watching, you're like, bro, I would much rather take this kid who's coming out who's at least playing football, even if it's D3, versus this 23, 24-year-old who just kind of been just sitting working out. But now with this XFL, those guys aren't sitting anymore. They're actually getting tape. They actually getting game reps versus other NFL quality dudes. So it's like you just hold it to a little bit higher of a standard. You're willing to give them dudes more opportunities now, whereas beforehand that didn't exist. It's almost like you're creating a middle class and a lower middle class as well, which in the NFL typically doesn't exist. You either got high-end guys, the $100 million guys that are ultra famous, or you got vet minimum, rookie minimum, like bottom roster, and you just keep rolling around. It's rare you get a true like middle class in the NFL.
That's why this league is so like they're important because they give dudes a second life. Yeah. Like that dude who gets cut rookie year and he don't have nowhere to go, you can go to an XFL or a USFL. While before you had to try to find a way to get into Canada. Canada has limits too. Mm-hmm. And then it's kind of like once you go to Canada, you really get stuck in Canada.
Bro. Yeah.
It's hard to get out of Canada. Yep. And then if it wasn't Canada, you tried to go in the arena. And I remember we brought a dude from the arena over one time and they were dog. I'll never forget that. They were like, bro, you're not in the arena. This is not how that go. Like it's so
like serious, like, bro. Yeah.
They were bad.
It was bad. It was bad. And he wasn't a bad player, but it was bad. Like, it's the perception.
Because you don't respect it all the way. It's like the XFL, you respect this product because you saw it on TV. When a dude would come over from the CFL, you like, bro, you got to prove it to me. I don't care what you done. You got to prove it.
And at least XFL is the same game as the NFL, essentially.
But you don't remember when you brought the lemonade?
Bro, I do, bro. And I was literally, when I said, I was like, I don't want to get a shot because, like, Lemon's a cool cat. Lemon's a cool dude, dope dude. Lemon. But so Sean Lemon, right? He was the cat that we signed. Man, me and TG both were here with him. He was like the all-time sack leader in the CFL. Was killing folk, double-digit sacks, boom, 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 wop, wop, wop. He came here and he's like, bro, I'm on billboards in Canada. I got my jersey in the finish line, the Foot Locker. We like, bet. Man, that thing get out here. We like, bro, this ain't gonna work down here, bro. This ain't Canada, bro. Like, you better get your get off right. You better get your, you know what I'm saying? Can you turn that corner at 3? What's your counter move looking like, bro?
It's a monster.
Yeah. And then that thing got weird in training camp, and it's like, bro, is you taking the business move or you gonna fight it out? My man took the business move. Next thing I know, a month later, he was in Canada on a billboard again. He been up there dominating ever since. Shout out to my dog Lemon. He's the guy in Canada, bro. The guy. Love it, bro. Like major star in Canada.